Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the third episode of the case study Vanitas. This one's titled Fangs That Lay Bare Blood. So yes, we're back into Vanitas. I'm now back to my nighttime recordings because god damn it, it's too hot to record in the day. I am trying so much to get back on track with all these videos. I can't record in the day anymore, it's too hot now, and I know, yes, 28 degrees is not that hot, probably for where you are. You probably got a heat wave that's like mid-30s, or that's your normal daily temperature anyway, but still, for the UK, this is horrid. Just because of the way our houses are built and everything. We don't get this type of weather for long periods of time. So it's hell this past week, and the fact that I'm still, well, I feel fine after the COVID vaccine, but still, the fact that I have so many videos to do, and I'm in an enclosed room with lighting and the computer, it's horrid. Let's just put it that way. I can't have the window open at night because the bugs get in. I can have the window open in the day, but I can't record because there's so much traffic outside. You get my problem. I'm in a sauna, essentially. But we gotta catch up. So, Vanitas, Part 3. Loving this series so far. I love the intrigue of it. The idea behind the Curse-Bearer vampires is very intriguing to me. The grimoire itself, the Book of Vanitas, being able to both cure and cause the Curse-Bearers is very, very interesting. It makes me wonder if the book is the only cause of Curse-Bearers, or if there are multiple copies of said book, or if there are other ways of cursing a vampire in that way, because it's just their true name being corrupted, essentially. So it's not something that necessarily is intrinsic to the book, but it's something that the book can definitely do. Anything that can curse the name of a vampire, in theory, would be able to have a similar effect. So I assume a lot of this show will be deducing, okay, why did this start happening in the first place? Was the book, since the book can do both things, was it created to corrupt the vampires, or was it created to heal them? Because if it can do both, what was it intended for? Or was it just a case of whoever owned the book got to choose what fate it would end up doing? Like, that's something I'm kind of curious about in that regard. We started introducing new characters as well, with Luca and Jean, the Hellfire Witch. I really like her so far. And again, there's a lot of this idea that the grimoire is the cause of the problem, and whilst it can be, I don't know if that's necessarily 100% the case. It's very clear that in Vampire Society, it's very much built up to be the enemy. Vanitas is the enemy, essentially. The blue-eyed vampire is very much the reason why this is happening. I think it's more complicated than that, but like I said, we've got plenty of time in this show to do so. I mean, this is a multi-core show. And split core, I believe. I mean, it just says the second core. I don't think it's been announced exactly when it would be, but in theory, this would be a winter 2022 season 2 for this show, or part 2 of the show, I should say. In theory, provided there's no delays or anything. I guess we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, the Noe Vanitas dynamic is still very, very interesting. The one thing I will say negatively about the show is I think they changed the art style and have the chibi moments, whatever you want to call it, like those moments, I think they're still a bit too frequent. Not horrendously so, but I feel like they can tone them down a little bit. We don't have to constantly be doing that. Like, the general look of the show is actually really, really good, so I would like to try and keep that aesthetic for as long as possible, if we can. It's fun to have those moments like that, but I feel like they might overdo it a little bit too much so far in the first 2 episodes. But that might be a personal preference thing as well. So, anyway, gonna load the episode up here. As per usual, these are time-based format access here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all Patreon Picture X and I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon quest shows such as World Trigger, Symphogear, and Lock Horizon. Yes, I know these shows will probably be shafted again this week. I apologize. I'm just trying to catch up as best as I physically can, which is a lot right now. Let's just put it that way. I'm working as much as I can to get caught up after my little break, so that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to go a week down. Whilst it would definitely be the easier option to just be a week behind in every show, that then screws me for the next season of shows where I'd be a week behind of that, and it's like, okay, I'm just in a perpetual loop of being a week behind. So I'd rather not do that. I'm trying as fast as I can to get back into it. If it wasn't for the heat wave, I probably would be there already. But the heat wave is definitely not helping. But what can you do? That's just the way it is. But here on YouTube, we do timer based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see a timer for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then play say episode, I say episode, and we should be in sync. We watch this one on Funimation as per usual, since they're the ones who license the series. We have the Aniplex and Funimation logos to start, so it's about 10 seconds, it's about 12 seconds logos, give or take. You can use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should be synced up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. And Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. Oh yeah, ongoing fight. Cool. Mm-hmm. And here he is, bored by the sight. Oh. But he's the only one who can open that book. So he is not just human. This is building up, but I feel like they're going to build up into a joke here. Oh, we got the Hellfire Witch on the back foot here. That's significant. Oh shit. Oh shit. Holy shit. Okay, Obi time. Still love his Obi. Alright. Okay, that's clever. I mean, yeah, but still. It worked, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Wolf who hunts Crimson, okay. I like how they are pretty extra with the book. Well, wasn't part of the point to showcase it against that one guy? I guess that plan's kind of out of options now since he's paralysis wore off. Mm. Hmm. uh, yeah, you're. Yeah. Let's hope he was here. Hey, they were watching anyway. That's good. That works out. What about her though? Hmm. Is Luca gonna step in? Oh, I know it. He's got Luca, yeah. Wow, quite the threat. Yeah. That was part of the plan, okay. Okay. I okay. Hmm. Huh? What was that? Go on. Hmm. 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 Yeah? Well then, okay. I did not expect this to be the direction we went. This is not the direction I expected. What is he doing? Was that him trying to cure the poison from her? Take the poison out, maybe? Or what the hell's going on? I don't know what to think at this point. Uh-huh. Now it's getting creepy. I mean, it was already kind of creepy, but now it's real creepy. I'm glad you do, because I don't. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Luca ain't happy. Jesus. They make their escape. Sure. What the hell, Vanitas? What's the purpose of that then? There was something he noticed in her because there was like that little spark. But why did he go through all that? He must have noticed something in that. Maybe Wild Theory, the curse has started to manifest in her from the bite from that one guy who was. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Huh. Okay, so there is something out there corrupting. Okay. Parade of Charlatan is about to be... Okay. So that answers my question. There's definitely something else out there corrupting people. Okay. Hey! Well, the cat was jumping as well. Nice. That makes sense. Live in Maine, okay. Hotel Shushu. Get Fran Shushu there. Fran Shushu at Hotel Shushu. He just... Yeah. He knows his position. And he'll get wherever he's going as well. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. Well, yeah. Oh, you're... Yeah. You are now. Who was that walking? That looked like an important character. Just by the design. Oh. Hmm. Parade of Charlatan, yeah. It's not that clear. Is that her? Hmm. Ah, okay. Okay. Interesting. The fangs that lay bare blood. It's a well-known family name. Wonder if for a good reason or not, though. I think we touched on that a little bit last episode as well. I can't remember that. That you can read memory. Okay. Does it come with a cost, though? Just worried about that, but he probably doesn't like to use that power. It's a reminder, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Cool visual. The fog. Oh shit. Full on parade, okay. Delightfully creepy. It's getting creepier. There it is. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's planning something. Oh, hello. This is the character that was walking along the street. Wow, that's quite an outfit. I love it. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? So who is this? I mean, I love the introduction, but still. Vanitas that, okay. Childhood friends. That makes more sense. Okay. Lord of Altus, okay. Ah, okay. Choosing all more characters. They're used to it. Sure. Okay. Okay. Sure. Like on Bo's waiting there. Hmm. Secret door for the vampires. Mm-hmm. Whoa, what the hell? The barrier, okay. The vampire world, yeah. Through we go. I say through, it's not like we're... Oh, of course he follows. Of course he follows. A human going to the vampire world? That can only end well. Not first time. Okay. Hmm. I love this place already. The sky, though. I love the, like, spiderweb design coming off the moon. Good episode. That was a good episode. Building up more characters, building up a new location now as well. Oh, we're getting somewhere. We have our main antagonist for this part of the season anyway. But yeah, I like the spiderweb glass shatter-like design that's around the moon there. It's very interesting. I still think this might be one of the first, like, real EDs or OPs for that matter, that's full English. You don't hear that very often. I'm fairly certain this is a full English ED still. I'll look up the full version eventually, obviously. I think the full version of the OP of this came out. I think I remember seeing that in one of my Discords. Can't remember if it was this or another show, though. It's a problem of having like 20 odd shows, you forget them sometimes. Next time. Night of Mocking Masks. Okay. Good episode again. Another very, very good episode. Yeah, I wonder what's going on between him and Jean. Vanitas and Jean I'm referring to here. Like, what was about that? Because, like, it felt quite creepy, the way he did that, and it feels like there was something more going on with that. With that interaction. It doesn't feel like, oh, he's just fallen in love with her through that. No, there's something else going on. I believe there was, like, a... I want to say it might be the start of Charlatan's influence. I kind of want to say that. Just because it would make the most sense in terms of well, she had just been bitten by uh, um, Bruno, who had been corrupted previously. Maybe the corruption can travel through a bite of that one if they didn't end up killing them, and therefore recruit more for the parade, or whatever it's doing. That makes the most sense to me in my head, but I almost feel like that's setting up another storyline after Charlatan, and we'll come back to that. That's what it felt like. But I just remember there being like this. You know how the Book of Vanitas has those blue effects that go through it, and it's like in its like own language. Like I don't know if that actually is any like Japanese language or if that's just its own made up language or what, but it looked like there was a red version of that going on as he was kissing her or as he was about to kiss her. There was that red version of it. So I feel like there's more to it than just him being somewhat creepy and falling in love with her. I think there's more to it. I wonder if it's to do with the way that Luca ultimately ended up getting her to be so loyal to him, or if there's more to it. I wonder. But this charlatan. I mean, I'll say charlatan because that's actually the word charlatan. But so it is a real thing that can have influence because it killed Bruno. I wonder what the point of the parade is then. Creates him and he just goes around killing young women, but is there more purpose than that? I think the killing is almost just like it happens. Like, he just happens to be killing, but he's actually after vampires to spread it. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, his job is to spread the parade more. And the fact that he's killing humans is just a case of, well, he has to keep himself fed and keep his power level up. More than anything. That's what I feel like. He's just not under that much control, so he just hunts. But his actual purpose is to go after other vampires. But why would he need to if Charlatan can just go after any vampire they so choose? What's the limit of Charlatan going after vampires? Why would Charlatan not try and go after Jean or Noe or someone like that? Why wouldn't they? Is there a reason why Charlatan picks the vampires they do in order to corrupt names? Is there names that are easier to corrupt than others? I wonder about that. I'm kind of... Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see what ends up happening with that. There's a lot to answer in this, and with 3 episodes in, we've already got a lot of questions and a lot of interesting ones that I'm very invested in. That's a good sign to have me that invested so early on. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought in the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see you next week's episode, as well as the rest of the summer 2021 lineup you can find here on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.